Start off by putting whole milk in a pot and then bring to a boil. Then get your lamb rack and start cutting some fat in which we're going to use to sear off the lamb. Once you finish trimming all the extra fat, we're going to proceed to seasoning our meat. So you're going to use olive oil for your binder and then start seasoning your meat. Start by adding some salt and pepper generously on both sides so it has enough flavor. And now flip it over and season the other side just like you did on the first one. Then move to the side and let it absorb all the flavor you put in, and then start seasoning your potatoes. So you're gonna put about a tablespoon or 2 teaspoons of honey, and then you're gonna add Dijon mustard and olive oil. Then you're gonna add salt and pepper for more flavor, and then we're gonna mix it up and roast it in the oven. What you want to do next is take your tray and add a sheet of parchment paper, and then put your potatoes on the tray and bake it at 450 degrees Fahrenheit until it's cooked, which should take about 30 minutes. By that time your milk should have been boiling, so you're going to start adding your broccolis and let it boil for a couple of minutes until it's very soft, and we're going to strain it and then blend it. Now add about a quarter cup to half a cup of the milk you used to boil, and then season it with salt and pepper. Then you're gonna blend it again until it becomes a puree. In the same pot, add the same amount of milk you used for the last time and add your carrots and do the same process. Then render the fat you trimmed off the lamb to grease the pan up so the lamb doesn't stick. So yeah, clean after yourself after the mistake you just did, and add your lamb to the pan once it's searing hot. Then flip it over when it has a good color on one side, and then make sure to sear your sides as well to give it a good color. Now from medium-high heat, put your heat to medium-low and add about half a cup of butter, a couple cloves of garlic, and start basting your lamb. Now do the same process you did with the broccolis to the carrots, and then put it in the fridge so it can cool down a little. About 30 minutes later, take your potatoes out of the oven and then add your lamb and leave it in the oven for about 20 minutes until it's medium or medium rare, depending on your choice. Now pull your lamb out of the oven when it reaches about 150 or 145 internal for a good medium, and then put it on your cutting board and let it rest for a couple of minutes. Now you want to brush it with honey and Dijon mustard and let it absorb the flavor while it's resting. Now add a generous amount of your mix of Dijon and honey on the first side, and then flip it over and do the same on the other side and let it rest for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then take your knife and slice the lamb where the bone leads you, which makes the perfect cut. And just like you see, it's very juicy and the perfect pink center is there. And what you're gonna do next is take your puree and then put one side of the orange puree, which is the carrots, and one broccoli. Then take a spoon and just slide it and add your potatoes, just like I'm doing right here, and then add your lamb in the middle and add one more potato to the side. And there you go, you're done. You can enjoy your meal.